Okay, confession time. I asked ChatGPT to write this intro, and it told me, "You're more charming when you write it yourself." Rude, but accurate. But guess what? Technology and AI is also a common IELTS topic. And if you're aiming for Band 7 Plus, you can't afford to sound robotic when talking about robots. So today, we're diving into IELTS Speaking Part 1, a full Part 2 cue card, a mini debate in Part 3.
Part 1, Technology and AI.
Quick tip before we start. Use the three-step answer structure in Part 1. 1. Direct answer. 2. Explanation. 3. Example or extra info. Think of it like a sandwich. Your answer is the bread. The explanation is the filling, and the example? That's the sauce. Makes everything better. Let's try it out.
Do you use technology often?
Absolutely. I rely on tech every day, from my phone alarm in the morning to streaming podcasts at night. It supports my studies, work, and even how I stay informed. Though I admit social media can sometimes be a distraction.
What kind of technology do you often use?
Mostly my smartphone and laptop. My phone's like a digital assistant. I use it for messaging, planning, even learning English. And when I'm working on projects, my laptop's where the real magic happens.
Are you good with technology?
I'd say I'm tech savvy enough to solve basic problems. I can set up a Zoom call, fix my Wi-Fi sometimes, and even help my parents figure out their phones. But if it involves coding, I'm out.
Do you think technology makes life better or worse?
It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it connects us and makes things super convenient. But it can also be addictive or make people feel isolated. I guess it depends on how you use it.
Part 2, Describe a piece of technology you use often. You should say what it is, how you use it, how long you've had it, and explain why it is useful to you.
One piece of technology I use every single day is my smartphone. I've had this one for almost 2 years now, and it's become part of my daily routine. I use it to check messages, set alarms, take notes, and even learn English when I'm on the go. But what really makes it useful is how versatile it is. I mean, it's a camera, a planner, a map, a translator, a music player, all in one. I also use it to stay in touch with friends and family, especially during busy weeks when we don't get to meet in person. Another reason I rely on it is for learning. I follow a few English teachers on YouTube and TikTok, and in my spare time, I just open the app and pick up a new word or idiom. Of course, sometimes I catch myself scrolling for way too long, but I try to keep things balanced by setting time limits on certain apps. All in all, my phone helps me stay organized, connected, and even more productive. So I definitely say it's the one piece of tech I couldn't live without.
Part 3, Technology and Artificial Intelligence. Discussion questions. How is artificial intelligence changing the way we live and work?
AI is already changing our daily lives in small but powerful ways. For example, it powers recommendation systems on apps like YouTube or Spotify and helps businesses automate repetitive tasks. In the workplace, AI can boost productivity, but it also raises concerns about job loss in certain industries. So while it creates opportunities, it also brings challenges we need to prepare for.
Do you think people rely too much on technology nowadays?
Yes, in many ways. People use their phones for everything, from setting reminders to navigating the streets. While it's incredibly convenient, it can lead to dependency. For instance, some people struggle to focus or even sleep without their devices nearby. That's why digital balance is becoming such an important conversation.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of using AI in education?
One major advantage is personalization. AI can adapt lessons to each student's level, making learning more efficient. It also saves time for teachers by helping with grading or feedback. But on the downside, over relying on AI might reduce human interaction, which is essential for motivation and emotional support, especially for young learners.
Should there be rules or limits on how AI is developed and used?
Definitely. Without clear guidelines, AI could be misused, like spreading misinformation, invading privacy, or making biased decisions. There should be ethical standards and maybe even global regulations to ensure AI is developed in a safe and fair way. It's a powerful tool, but like any tool, it needs to be used responsibly. That's pretty much it for today's episode, Technology and AI. We covered all three parts of the IELTS speaking test, dropped a few Band 7 plus phrases, and hopefully made you feel more confident speaking about tech without sounding like a robot. Until next time, stay sharp and peace.